hard flat tire. Ah, you know, in life we get lots of flat tires, big and small. Well, our subject today is how the heart can make all the difference in the world. I'm going to tell you a couple stories, and these stories are about how shikantaza practice changed my life, and I think it can change yours too. You know, people come to me all the time and they say, can I see the fruits of this practice now, or is it something I have to wait for years? Is it something that takes a lifetime of practice before I can get the real juice out of this practice? And I say, no, you can see it now. You can see it in your life if you know where to look. And that's what our story is about today. I'm going to tell you a couple of stories about something I discovered about this practice many years ago. The first concerns a flat tire, actually two flat tires that happened about 10 years apart. In the first one, I was heading down the road. I was really late, wearing a nice suit. There was a meeting I had to get to. It was so important. Suddenly, poof, flat tire. And it's raining. I get out. I'm getting soaking wet. I'm late. My nice clothes. I am shaking my fist at the sky. I'm kicking that tire. Woe is me. What did I do to deserve this? Oh, I changed the tire. I got to the meeting. I was late. I was angry. It didn't go well. About 10 years later, almost the exact situation. I think it was the same tire. It's raining. I'm late. Nice clothes. Poof. I just breathed. I got out of the car. It is just what it is. The rain was pouring. Oh, beautiful rain. And I'm getting soaked. I bowed to the tire. I remember, in gratitude. Thank you for this lesson. I changed the tire the same way. I was just as late first time. The meeting went just as badly. No problem at all. It is what it is. And it's not just the small things in life. Big things too. I remember when my daughter was sick in the hospital. It was terrible. Somehow I found something inside. And I realized, even there, at life's worst moment, a certain peace. Another time it came to me was I was at a 1-week session at Sojiji. That's the head monastery here in Japan. That's a 7-day intensive sitting, getting up early in the morning, sitting until late at night. And on day 3, I was absolutely miserable. I didn't want to be there. I was tired. I was hungry. I was bored. I was cold. Why am I doing this? What's the point? I just wanted to get up and go home. And then I said, wait a minute. I wonder if there's some switch inside I can just push and change this. So I did. And I decided, wait a minute. I'm just going to be here. This is good. This is the one thing I want to do. This is peace. This is beauty. I'm fine. There's not one other place I'd rather be. And I actually felt it. I'm at home. I want you have homework this week to try this too. See if you can find a situation in your life, something that pushes your buttons, something that really disappoints or scares you or makes you really, really upset or sad. And see if you can just step back for a moment, find an inner button, just breathe, just allow, stop judging, stop resisting. This is shikantaza, you know. And even if you feel you can't, would you do me a favor Pretend you're an actor in a theater. Fake it till you make it. Pretend you're a good Buddha, feeling peace and equanimity in that moment. Sometimes in this practice, if you fake it, you do make it. Pretend that you're feeling okay with the situation. Pretend that you're feeling peaceful. Even put a little smile, Buddha-like smile on your face for a moment. See how it changes. But then I want you to go back. Push your button again. I am so unhappy, so miserable. This is just terrible. I am so angry. Now go back, push the button again. It's okay. It's all right. It is my proposal to you that when things happen in life, whether it's a flat tire or a volcano erupting, whether it's an earthquake, even as the terrible tragedies we sometimes see in the news, the earth, the world, just takes it as is. It is our human heart that adds on so many judgments. I'm not saying that if you just feel good about it, it's going to fix your tire. You still have to do the work. It's not going to cure that diagnosis from the doctor you were fearing. It's not going to necessarily bring peace in this world or stop the earthquakes and volcanoes. Not at all. But your reaction to it can work a revolution within you. You can see immediately how the same situation is the same, yet not the same at all. This is how you can test if your Zazen practice is working in your life. People come to me and say, how do I know if I'm getting something out of this Zen? I'm telling you, this is one litmus test. Not to make another pun about tires, but it's where life happens and the rubber hits the road of this practice meeting life. Not only is it a test, but it is our practice. It is good practice. If you can find that inner button, and I said I hit this button all the time when things start to get to me, when things start to go wrong, and I start to react. Bum-bum. Cannot fix the problem. My emotions sometimes are still there. I'm a human being, but I feel the difference. I feel the change. And sometimes even the hardest time in life becomes somehow okay. We still have a lot to fix in this world, in our lives. We still have to change those tires that have gone flat. But what is here makes all the difference in the world. Will you do that little bit of homework for me? So anyway, I hear my daughter coming home from school, and I'm going to leave you here. See you guys later. There she is. Hey, why don't you come over and say hi to the folks? There's a camera. Come here, come here, come here. Come with me. Give him a wave. Hey, hey. Okay, see you guys later. Bye-bye. 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 Okay. All right, let's go in the house.